Hi, and welcome to Tarot 42. Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber, and welcome in if you're new. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. All of these help for me to connect to your energy. If you are interested in a personal reading, please contact me by opening the description box below. This information will be available within. Please take what resonates and release what does not. I do curse occasionally, though I do try to avoid it. But I am a passionate person who had a sailor for a daddy. It happens. I ask that all angels, ancestors, guides, and our Creator to guide this reading so that no negative energies can enter upon and manipulate the messages coming through, and any and all negative energies will be returned to sender tenfold. Let's dive in. Alright, so the message I got today, or a message that's been on my mind all day, is that a lie requires an imbalance of energy. Universal law states that this imbalance must be balanced. And so what that really means is that eventually the lie is going to catch up to the person or people that are spreading the lies about you or someone close to you, maybe. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it and see what may or may not be happening. These were the cards, though, that did kind of, when I pulled them out, these were the cards that were facing up. Is we have the Sun with happiness and well-being. We have the Apple, temptation will test you, and then love. Now, because these are so awkward, you would think, because the size of my hands, I'd be able to shuffle all of them. And I've seen readers with smaller hands able to shuffle the whole dang deck, but they always fly everywhere and it's too many, and that is not what I'm trying to do. So let's see. You want to come out? Oh, that's 3. Okay, that might be it, y'all. Okay, that's it. Okay, so what do we have? Well, on the bottom we have a bell, which is an announcement. So this could be an announcement that the liar, liar, pants on fire is outed, maybe. Dog barking, advice from a friend. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. A hat, you will be playing a different role. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Tulip, great passion. And the bear, danger, especially in money matters. Okay, so there's been a lot of that energy too, of like someone who has like been trying to take from the collective. It's really some tired ass energy. It really is. Because I felt it too. But like, why anyone would be so dead set on preventing you or whomever from getting what they've either worked hard for or what they're supposed to be blessed with in their life. Competition has never made sense to me, so I've never been a sports person. Like, to me, it's just nonsense, right? Like, I'm not saying it's not entertainment, because it is, but like, competition in general, especially within similar arenas, like where there's plenty for everybody to win, you know? So not a, you know, say a basketball game or whatever. There is plenty for people to, I'm trying to find a good example without someone taking offense to it, but oh well. Like, even in the spiritual community, I've stopped watching other readers because it feels like I pick up on this energy where they're like, how dare anybody else do this? When there are a lot of people out in the community that are light workers, and a lot of them will use tarot or oracle or whatever it is that they use. But there's no need for that, because there is so much of this collective energy, right? That there are plenty of people out there that can interpret it just a little bit differently, so that if a person watches that video, they understand in a different sort of way, right? Because they said it in a way that the person viewing is going to understand. As where it might not have made as much sense when somebody else said it, but that made sense to a bunch of other people. Excuse me. So the competitive, snarky, hateful, just, that is not of the light. So whatever that is, I don't get it. I never got that memo in my life. I can't understand the over-competitive nature of people. I really can't. Because there is enough for everyone. There's plenty of room in this world, this great, great big world, that there can be multiple people doing the same thing. And it can be beneficial. So like a good leader is never intimidated by somebody who is excelling at the same thing that they do. They're going to want to, if they're a good leader, they're going to want to bolster that person up and support them and redirect them if they see them making a mistake and it's not benefiting them. Because like it's one thing to do something a little bit differently than somebody else that's been doing it and been a leader, and they see, ooh, you're going in a direction that you really don't want to go in. And then there's a difference between that and seeing someone do something differently, which I think is what I was trying to say first, but somebody that's doing something differently that is beneficial and is helping, like that, a good leader wants to support. So be a good leader, be all that stuff. Getting back to the main message of, the lie requires an imbalance of energy. And what that means is that person is going to have to keep that lie perpetuating. They're going to have to come up with a new thing to keep up with the old thing. And if it's a lie, you've got to constantly maintain that. What a waste of energy, first of all. But there are people that are willing to do that. There are people out there in the world that are willing to be like, I'm going to lie about this person because they're blah, 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 and I just don't like them. Which is stupid. Because eventually that does catch up to him, because the universe doesn't allow for an imbalance. Now it can, because the powers that be or whomever play on people's ignorance. And so if somebody tells you a lie, and you might know this person, but excuse me, you've never had the experience that this person has had, then you can't say 100% that is fact, right? And so you can do one of two things. You can just blindly agree with this person without doing any kind of like research on it or questions or whatever. Or you can do the opposite and just say, no, that's not the experience I've had. And maybe you don't want to say that to the person that's telling you the lie, because that's just energy that you're wasting, because they're not gonna, you know, they're just gonna be like, you know, your thing. But, that is kind of a way that you can handle hearing them. Now, if it's lies being told about you, which I'm not really sure how that message was coming to me, if it's lies being told about you, or perhaps you're being told lies about someone, either way, take it how it resonates, but put it where it belongs. What it means is, like, you don't need to go into defense mode, because while I agree with, to a point, I agree that people that have to spout off that they're this or they're that all the time, and you know, like, that makes you look like you aren't that, right? So to a degree, I believe that. But if somebody's just having a conversation with you and you're just like getting to know them, or they're, you know, allowing the person or the people around to get to know them, and they're like, oh, well, hey, you know, like, I'm really a laid back person or whatever, that I don't take as an extreme, right? Because you're getting to know the person. And excuse me, goodness. So there's two kinds of people in that category. There's the people that are just, oh, I'm the la 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 la, and I did this and I did that and da 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 da. Like, calm down with the over the top. The over the top isn't making me feel like more. It's gonna make me feel less inclined to believe or trust or whatever, how you are. Humbleness goes a long way. It really does. But you don't want to be too humble, because people might miss out on what you are capable of, and you should be proud of who you are, and you should be willing to share that. They can figure it out on their own, if you are or you aren't. And if they assume that you aren't without proper experience in it, and then they start telling other people, well, I mean, that is, they're creating karma for themselves if it's a truth, you know? So that, I believe here, danger, especially in money matters, maybe watch, because like I said, like, if people are trying to lie to prevent you from having something, or if you're witnessing this happening to someone, just keep that in the back of your head. This card is actually, I mean, it's really just saying there's a situation here that requires a deeper dive. Maybe you or someone is getting promoted at work, or maybe in a community, some kind of group, whatever it is. Advice from a friend. Perhaps listen to someone if they're saying that a person is doing something behind your back, with regards to this kind of thing. And maybe that person's jealous because you do have an admirer, and your life is going really well. You're going to get the promotion. You've got the love here. Passion. Yeah, because I feel like all of this goes quite well together. And then you've got this guy down here saying, look out, look out, look out, look out. So, be wary of people. People lie a lot, I've noticed. For no reason, I mean, other than they think that they're benefiting themselves, but they're really not, you know? Let's see if our spirit guides, ancestors can tell us maybe a little bit more about this person. This is really the only, like, deck that we have. That's gonna, I didn't realize it was quite such a heavy deck. But it is. Spirits, ancestors, tell me a little bit about this person that's being nasty. Nasty, nasty. I won't cry for you. Okay, so this is a person. Why does that look like Taylor Swift? It really does. Can you see? Here, let me flip it that way so you can see. Does that not look like a little bit? I mean, I love Taylor Swift, so give me Tay-Tay all day, all night. Okay, maybe not that much, but I definitely enjoy her music. This is somebody, the number 22, they could be 22. That adds up to a 4. They could be a 4 life path number. I won't cry for you. This is somebody that doesn't have any compassion or any empathy. And when they do try to put that face on or that mask on, you can see right through it. And everybody around can see right through it. Like, this is a nasty, hateful person who is not at all concerned about your well-being or whomever you're witnessing going through this. They don't care. They don't care. And that feeling can be felt with this person. We can see maybe about signs. If there's someone, yeah. The card that was up was, as a full-time job, do it a little bit at a time in your 6th house. Serving. Service to others. Okay, so maybe you're in a work environment or like a volunteer kind of a thing. And this person is just probably doesn't have any business being in a volunteer thing. Can't help the work thing though. So let's see. Spirit, can I have a sign of who this might be, please and thank you? Okay. Leo. This Leo is potentially in a leadership role. Do what you want to. They do what they want to. So they lack self-confidence. Are you about to take this person's job? See, with Leos, and I'm a Leo, so I can say this. With Leos, you will find really, it's one or the other. They're either loyal, good-hearted, will attack anybody that comes after their love, like they're fierce and protective, right? Or you have the ones that are just still in their ego because they've maybe only done this stuff like life, you know, like having multiple lives. I don't know why you couldn't say that. And so they're stuck in their ego because that's like the bad side of a Leo is they're controlling and stuck in an egotistical mindset. So, and I'm sure there's other kinds of Leo, but I mean, as a majority, you're going to find the ones that are, you know, very well balanced, and then you're going to come across ones that aren't so much. So there's that sign. And this is obviously, it's a collective read, so you can be any sign. But I'm more curious about who this person is that's telling lies. Liar, liar, pants on fire. And they don't care, because they're baby pants. Alright, let's see. What messages do you have for me in this deck for this? We got 2. Dos. We have nothing is yet set in stone, the mutable moon, and your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Okay. So the damage that this person has been trying to do is not set in stone. But you need to be practical moving forward, being aware of this individual's intentions for you. So you need to be logical, don't react, respond accordingly, take your time before you respond accordingly. Because you may be stubborn. You might be a little stubborn. Don't be stubborn. Don't handle this situation like you would handle other situations. If that makes sense. Great. Let's see about some animal spirit cards. Spirits and ancestors, what do you have as an animal spirit guide for this particular reading? What mindset should they have while moving forward? Forward! You got 2, I think, is down there. Hold the phone. Alright, these cards just, like, every time I use this deck, I only get certain cards come out. Like, and I've gone through it, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool card. Oh, that's a cool meaning. No, it's always the same ones. Alright, let me put my spectacles on. Alright, you got the Goose, Inner Knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. That's cool for this because it's telling you that you have, like, legit loyal people around you. And then you have the raccoon as the inventor. And we all know how slick and sly raccoons can be. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. See? Okay. So that right there is just like, can't make it up energy. Like, don't handle things with this person the way you typically would. Do it differently. Be inventive, be practical, but don't, like, jump the gun and attack this person or try to get people rallied up against them. They have done enough on their own. They're they're just fine on their own. They're doing their own damage all by themselves. Let's see if this deck gives us anything. You stuck. Where are you? The snake and fern starting over. I was just sticking because it was stuck under. Alright. Riding that struggle bus tonight, y'all. Angels and spirit guides. Let's see. The snake and fern. Okay, so maybe it did want to come out. And then the turtle and coriander. Alright, so the snake and fern is starting over. Turtle and coriander is satisfaction. Okay, so if we... Snake is healing. The serpent is a healing energy. The tortoise is methodical. Slow, but with a purpose. Like there's nothing ever done that isn't purposeful. So whatever it is you do, you're going to get a fresh start because you've done the work. This person has not done any work at all in this lifetime. So this is like, to me, this is an unbalanced Leo. Someone who will do anything to be the limelight, stay on top of things, be the center of attention. You're getting a chance to start over. And if this person is in a leadership role, because it does say leadership on that card, is the way it came out. Maybe if you're taking over this role, you're giving everybody a brand new beginning, because maybe this person is just overly controlling and overly just over the top everything, and everybody's getting sick of it at your job or in this volunteer community type thing, and people will be satisfied with what you do instead of what this person was doing. Make sense? Moving on? Okay. Let's see what Archangel Michael, and this is going to be the last card I pull on this reading. Wow, that really popped. Archangel Michael, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. The prayer. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. There you have it. There you have it. Archangel Michael is telling you, again, stay focused on your goal in this new role, and to release any fears of this person's retaliation or anything like that, because all that's going to do is show everybody who this person is. Deep, deep down. And I'm going to leave it there. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Love you. See you later. Bye.